ओके, वेलकम बैक टू द न्यू लाइव स्ट्रीम और डायरेक्ट लेट्स जंप टू द गेम। बहुत देर हो गई भाई, बहुत देर हो गई। एंड या हमने एक नई शॉट लिया है। इसका तो बुलावा आया है। इसी का तो बुलावा लगाना पड़ेगा। और हमने सारी चीजें गोल्ड में कर ली। ये गोल्ड, ये गोल्ड, ये गोल्ड, ये गोल्ड। और कल हमने एक स्ट्रीम की थी, ऐसी आवाज आ रही है, जा रही है, जा रही है, जा रही है। हाँ, कल स्ट्रीम की थी भाई। बेसिकली क्या होता है कि हम वो गए थे, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, हाँ, अलायंस करने गए थे। तो उसमें क्या होता है कि वो जो राजा होता है, ठीक है, क्या होता है कि वो मरेगा, ठीक है। तो वो क्या करता है कि जो जो नर्स थी, आपको याद होगा, नर्स होती, ठीक है, एक नर्स थी। तो वही नर्स क्या बोलती है, उसको विजन आता है कि ये किसका नहीं है, क्या है, ठीक है। तो उसको मारने के लिए हमें दारू वारू पिला के मस्त पूरा एक रात को दारू पिला के उसे किडनैप कर लेते हैं। बीवी और ये लेके, क्या बोलते हैं, बीवी और हस्बैंड दोनों को चुरा लेते हैं। तो हम उसे बचाने जाते हैं, तब पता चलता है कि राजा क्या है। फिर राजा के पास जाते हैं तो हमको लगता है, हमें फिर पता चलता है कि वो रानी चुका है, ठीक है। तो तब जाके सब रानी को हम हराते हैं और उसको हम छोड़ देते हैं, क्योंकि या उसके पास बच्ची है, तो ऑल एंड ऑल हम उसे छोड़ देते हैं। तो उसके कारण वो सुखी फैमिली हो जाती है। पर फिर भी राजा भाई क्या अगले साल हार्वेस्ट के लिए मर गए।
I wonder how Halfdan fares now that he sits on the throne. Moira, is something wrong?
Weep for Northumbria.
Is it Halfdan? Has he gotten worse?
His heart is broken. He's a mere shadow of himself. With Faravid lost and his brothers away, he wallows in paranoia and sadness.
I could speak with him. Where is he now?
Wandering the fields of Pittaringa with his beloved Beonton.
I'll find him. Thank you, Moira.
Pittaringa is in the east. Just
उधर ही चलते हैं। कुछ खत्म होने वाला है।
Pittaringa is in the east. Just follow the road to Scarborough.
Let's go. Run up the sail! Let's have a song.
सॉन्ग और नहीं करना है, और नहीं करना मेरा बहुत।
Lower the mast!
और अरे भाई हमें
Set the mast up.
अपने lieutenant को अब नई चीजें पकड़ानी है.
Let the sail out. Less sail.
It's hard how can come. और हमने एक नई घोड़ा ली है. Yes, घोड़ा ओपी. घोड़ा ओपी जैसे सीट वीट लगा के मास.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
ऊपर. रोड. कोई टाइम नहीं.
No glory, no hope. Nothing but snow, silent as a corpse in its grave.
Stand up, Halfdan. I'm taking you back to Jorvik. Up, my lord. You're a king. You're not allowed to sulk. Men bled and died to sit you on that throne. So go, sit.
My brother, Eivor.
Did he
Did he
die?
die well?
He died fighting.
You slew my brother and never said a word. You
Alec,
kept
खुद
this
ने
from
मारा.
me.
It was no secret. Abba knew. Did he not?
Leave me.
I will not. I've come to see you safely home. Now get up.
I mislaid my hammer. I think Beonton ran off with it, but I'm not well, Eivor.
I'll find your hammer. And then you'll come with me.
I was on my way to Scarborough. If you find my hammer,
Bring it to
bring
me.
it to me there.
भाई इसका हैमर खोजो. इसका हैमर खोजो.
Singulus rebus longe.
ये
Incomplete.
उसका राज्य है. पर अलायंसेस है भाई. ना कुत्ता नहीं है. ये बात क्या सोच कर. बहुत कमी है भाई.
Aid me. Be my eyes. There's Bjornton, guarding the hammer.
इधर बैठ. पता है ना.
Half drunk.
चलो
Half drunk needs his hammer.
अभी 1000 मीटर किधर. हे भगवान बचा ले भाई. ये रोड नहीं है. रोड है भाई. रोड नहीं है। मेरे को लगा रोड है, तो रोड ही तो है, थोड़ा सामने। भाग बंटी, भाग बंटी। हो गया। I guess you're
They
right.
can't sell recalled fish. Where's that husband of yours? Off fishing again? Oh no, he just...
कांड खत्म कर लेते हैं भाई अभी इतना। देखो मीडियम में मैंने, मीडियम तो इजी लग रहा है, इट इज व्हाट इट इज। कर लेते हैं, आए हैं तो एक्सपीरियंस मिलेगा कि भाई। एक्सपीरियंस बोलते
The lighthouse. Afton awaits.
गिर जा।
This hammer is not meant to be thrown, Halfdan. Remember that next time.
My father, Ragnar, he gifted this to me. Took it off a Finnish chief. Still warm with blood when he handed it to me. I had 14 winters.
Ragnar Lothbrok was a great king.
Will be.
A Finnish arrow killed my mother. A shield maiden she was. As fierce as a wolf swallowing the sun. My father swore to kill the men who took her from us. And he did. 14 against 1. But that was years ago in the east.
And
This is the west, where my father lies dead. A pile of bones in a pit of snakes.
And here we are. Still telling stories of his life and deeds.
How did my brother die?
ईवर कैसे मरा था?
With his hand on his axe, awaiting the maidens of the battle slain.
Now he drinks at our father's side, awaiting the war at the end of days. Beoton, my boy! Come here, boy!
A dog always forgives, but he needs you home. All of Northumbria does.
Do a last thing for me. Light the beacon for all to see, and let it burn.
बीकन भी मैं ही जलाऊं, ठीक है भाई। वाह, दौड़ है भाई अपना। मेरे को नहीं लग रहा। एक ही आराम क्यों मैं पी का बट रहा है। चलते हैं अपनी लौंडिया को ये दिलवा। This looks good on me. Oh, God, भाई। राइट को जाने का है।
All right, bring out my lieutenant.
Done?
वो नहीं दे सकते क्या? कोई ना।
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Eivor, takk fyrir síðast.
Takk fyrir síðast. Takk fyrir síðast. What it is.
You look striking today, Eivor. You're just in time for new stock.
May I see your stores?
You know you have use for this. A smart decision, Eivor. This looks practically made for you. say this as a friend. You made a fine choice.
What the fuck?
Hit it.
सारी चीजें लूंगा बे और उनको पता नहीं था भाई
This is going to look so good. This would suit you, I think.
ये पैसा खत्म
This was made for you. Can't have too many. Only a true warrior can pull that off. As a friend, I think you should buy this. Glad you like it. Yes, I can resell these.
जय हो जय हो जय हो जय हो जय हो सारी चीज खत्म हो गई
You know, you are my second best customer.
सेकंड हेलो पहला कौन हेलो
Eager to find a new home for these.
ओके नाइस
Always a pleasure doing business, Eivor.
Six, 10, 14, 10.
Perfect. I'll happily take these.
15, 16, तो बहुत मिले रे ये तो सबसे ज्यादा वो मिले थे ब्रोकन
Anything you find, bring it to me.
ओके
Done shopping for the day?
I would like to see what you have in stock.
Only a fool would pass this up.
200.
This was a smart purchase.
200, 200, 200.
I'm practically giving it away. Made from only the finest materials. I imported this with you in mind. It looks made for you. Eivor, you should definitely get this. Eivor, yes! This is a brilliant choice. Nothing else?
Nothing, भाई क्या छोड़ जगह है बे
I have to go. See you soon.
छोड़ जगह है भाई अभी भी नहीं Yes, sir. वो करके इसने अंदर की बनाया भाई तेरे को दिखना भी तो चाहिए सब 3 जगह है इधर कब आया वो और भी घर बना दिए होगा तो कोई भरोसा ही let's try our new tattoos.
I'm proud of the new styles I've been working on.
May I see your stores?
अभी नहीं रे अभी लड़कियों जैसे लग रहा है ये सही दिख रहा है ये नहीं ये लिखना है इससे
Nothing more?
I'm off. Be well, friend.
Until next time, Eivor.
अपना भाई गॉड बन गया
Good to see you, Doc.
I want to see the Alliance map. Hytham received a message from Winchester, from someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Your hidden ally. Very interesting. More targets, I assume.
Yes. So what do you think? Could it be a trap?
As a West Saxon stronghold, Winchester will be a rather unwelcome place for you, but that is nothing you cannot handle. If you go, do not go boldly.
I will make my way to Winchester. The letter asked me to meet a man in white at a house of God, and then recite this phrase. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly cometh wisdom.
A passage from their holy book, I believe. Interesting. Go with care.
पंजौर है क्या? हेलो, वो कैसे खुला? ओह, अभी आओ आगे. कौन बोल रहा था? अभी काट के फेंक देंगे. जो भी बोला ना, उल्टा सीधा काट के फेंका होगा पूरा.
The seat of King Alfred's power, where hawk shit stains my boots. I will find the man in white in their god's house. Show me.
पानी का पानी.
This must be the house of their timid god. They built him a rich dwelling.
इधर से पूछने का.
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope. Your Christ can wait his turn. It is you I've come to see. Is that so? When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them. I do. But I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord. If I must dance to your tune, tell me where to step. In books one may find such wisdom. We had many in England, before the Danes burned our churches. A few yet remain nearby. Or perhaps a more pious soul in need of charity will reward you with a lesson. I have nothing for you now, but I will return.
अभी इसको
The mighty fall, and God's servant, the Bishop Eivor, was mighty indeed in defense of.
He bathed in the river, so a gentle wash brings them closer to their God. He rose from the dead? A nice trick, and not easily done.
Sister weeping, mourning a lord far known and beloved.
Sure.
Their God brings them light, just as Baldur does. Light as bright as the summer sun.
Okay.
Speak the deeds of Christ in order. On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light. His transfiguration. God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River he was cleansed of all sin. His baptism. The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead. His resurrection. Thou art weighed in the balances. and found wanting. Perhaps you should try again. Speak his story, in order.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River, he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration. Thou art weighed in the balances, and found wanting. Perhaps you should try again. Speak his story, in order.
He clean.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River, he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration.
ये दोनों ठीक है.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection. And Jesus said,
I am
the light of the world.
Who's?
Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness.
Well spoken.
Well spoken.
Are the riddles done?
That is not for me to decide, for I am not the one who summoned you. If you follow, I will lead you to him.
अच्छा, मतलब अभी तक बकचोदी क्यों कर रहा था?
I solved your riddle. Now all I get is silence. Who am I to meet?
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush. Your prattling offends God's ears. We're here.
We are here.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul thrones, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
I learned that your God fears death, just as mine do, just as every man does.
Yet through our Lord, we may achieve life everlasting in his glorious presence. Perhaps you missed that detail.
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Alfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more.
Who is the father?
Signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs. 3 men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfirth is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your God. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
You have faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun. before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the Order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning my reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust.
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the west gate. You may find something there.
Thank you.
Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come.
Not yet. Abhi nahi. That's right.
I need to find this reeve, Goodwin.
In order to हमें इसको खोजना पड़ेगा. शायद ये हमारा फर्स्ट पार्ट है. शायद मेरे को पता नहीं, क्योंकि इसमें मेरे को लग रहा है वो ऑर्डर पता चल जाए. पार्कोर नहीं, स्लाइड करके जाता हूँ फास्ट.
Let's see.
Winchester warns a good bishop and a strong, virile man.
Selwyn's got some stones on him arresting Alfred's man. Who rules in Winchester anyway? Is Alfred king or not?
Well, you ain't, that's for sure. So keep your mouth shut and do as you're told.
Shut your mouth, yeah? Unless you want yours to rot off in the keep.
Goodwin gone, and guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him? Papers thrown in the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks. Other guards destroying evidence. Broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force.
Okay.
There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison.
टेस्ट खोल के आते हैं भाई. टेस्ट में मिलेगा.
Someone disagrees with Alfred, educating the people of Winchester.
I shall whittle in your duck pond.
मेरे को लगा कुछ मिल जाएगा. मिला बे.
Best not to draw attention here. Go, Zulin.
up and die!
Must be blocked from the other side.
Big मारना पड़ेगा. हो गया.
Your doom comes! The target! Shoot it!
God.
Survey the area, Sunan.
Survey the area. Okay, sir.
God, what is it now?
छाती में लगा है.
What's going on?
क्या? आजा रे आजा. क्या मारना पड़ेगा इनको.
Can't outrun me! We have this. Take you.
अभी कौन कर रहा है? इमरजेंसी कितने भाई मरेंगे भाई? हो गया खत्म। क्या मैच लगा रहा है? तो मैच लगा रहे चोरी करके आता हूँ।
Thick walls and thicker guards, a place to keep a valuable man. Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
ठीक है भाई, नहीं तुम कर लो। मेरे को वो चाहिए, तो क्यों लग रहा है कुछ वैल्यूबल है?
Have a look, Sunan.
के लिए तो करेंगे। बस कैसे सही बोल रहा ना वो? हाँ? हाँ? हाँ छोड़े दे दियो। हाँ हाँ मतलब इधर से नहीं था, इधर और भाई से बढ़िया। अच्छा तो नीचे जाना है।
Dane in Winchester. These are strange times.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients, and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I will find your research. Now go before they find their wolf has fled his cage.
Let's regroup beyond the walls!
फाइनल गेम दो ये भी सही है
Must be blocked from the other side.
That.
Goodwin's research against the Order of Ancients.
Area what these guys do. मर गए सारे
I am grateful for your help.
It is a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favorite reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but deviled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They are dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor, of the Raven clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name does not rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our three heretics smoulder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
Alfred believes at least one is dead. Your bishop, Aelfirth, was the sixth.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
I found this nailed on a door. The quill wields words like a knife.
A disputation of tutelage. Pretty chatter with poisoned intent. I will look into this more.
The gallows. What do you know of him?
Must be another reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice, and this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
The gallows had you arrested, so he must command the law.
Reeve Selwyn? Of course. That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
The Lord works in mysterious ways, taking his servant in so terrible a fire.
Bishop Aelfirth was no man.
Okay. The beach. Last stream, maybe रे बाबा.
By God's hairy balls, you are a thief and a swindler! Give me the jewel Alfred commissioned!
इसको जूल चाहिए भाई, जूल.
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Alfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Alfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfirth, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfirth was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Okay.
Your wife is obeying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. May God have mercy on your cankerous soul.
No, no, no. भाई मेरे को कुछ कर लेने दो. भाई मेरे को कुछ कर लेने दो.
There are rats in the grain store, and Alfred has set the traps. You cannot steal and be welcome at our hearth. You cannot slander and keep your tongue. You cannot walk freely through our streets, mocking our Lord, our King's edict.
जाओ.
Who has the right to determine the fate of the commerce if not the good?
There's no longer freedom in Winchester.
None are safe from his blade.
Humble servant.
Hey, who are you?
I will kill you for this. Protect your servant, Winchester. You will not pervert justice.
अभी किसी को
Who dares to defy Aelfred's laws? The degenerates must be punished. You are the enemy of Winchester.
1v1 करते हैं. रुको. Please be. आजा आजा देखो कौन किसी ने मारा
We have this.
Come, brothers. Let's end this. Spread out. We have this.
और कुछ और कौन है और कौन है क्या है इतनी मोहब्बत क्यों है क्या मर्सी कौन मर गया बे हेलो तू कैसे मर गया थोड़ा पीएम कर ले ओए हाय पीएम हाय हाय कौन किंग कॉन्ग कौन किंग अरे नहीं हो रहा नहीं हो रहा नहीं हो रहा
Perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peep through the veil.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly. Alfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove. You grind your heels into the backs of freedmen, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
You are only a man, Reed. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree. I should meet with Goodwin, see what he has found on the quill.
I'm not been here. Order. कौन मरा ये तो इसमें इनमें से कौन? 5 किलो से 5 है, 2 हैं, 2 हैं, 1 है. और रईस से पूछते हैं क्या? रईस से जैसे मारता
Do you see?
Do you believe in souls? The part of us that lives on with God after we die? Bishop Aelfirth's passing has made me wonder.
Ah!
अरे ये चर्च में जाना.
A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangles.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow?
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
I did only what you asked.
I did only what I agreed to, Alfred. If your crown now weighs heavy, I would gladly take it from you.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
We all want better for our people, don't we, Eivor? Yours and ours.
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Did you discover more from the writings I found?
I did. The quill is calling the children of Winchester to arms. Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets. Feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And try not to scare the piss from any of them.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing.
वाह भाई क्या ही बोला. We are the monsters of your mother nighttime tales.
I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
I found no charm, lucky or otherwise.
A bit of silver then? For my troubles.
It would not have the same value, would it?
You ugly Dane! May God curse you with boils on your face!
Spry, little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
Heaven will swallow the smoke of Aelfred's pyre.
Very poetic. But he's going to be buried in the grounds of the Minster.
क्या भाग रही है?
Now we can always pay our
ये
respects.
ऊपी बोलते भाई.
If you say so.
Come on, Esobert. It's yours for the taking. Get off me, you oaf!
Stop struggling and give back that apple.
Apple? I didn't scrub on nothing. Get your hands off me, cowbrat!
You little street rat.
You there, little cut purse.
Keep your beak out, nosy! I'm starving!
Godspeed! You'll set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
mihi mundus est satis raro sedate, sint piorum ambulare in atris domus Dei.
It's yours for the taking.
हमको पता है. हम गॉड हैं.
Like a young king out.
You know? गॉड है. हमको पता है.
Cast about this land, my friend.
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotna.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just go whoosh. Well? Oi! Wigbert! You great moon calf.
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What you looking at?
Something probably.
I'm not sure. Looks like an old lady's been rolling in shit with all the other ugly sows. A hog and a dress, maybe?
They call us Baba.
With me!
Don't think you're leaving here alive.
You have the sharpest woman that is weighing in
I'll have to try that myself.
showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
I'm looking for the quill, so I'm asking you, his little worker bees.
Us? Working for the quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
I am innocent as a lamb. They were the quill's thugs and you killed them. Wouldn't want to be in your boots.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you're not working for the quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the quill's clutches.
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go on, give him what you took. Maybe he can save us.
भाई इसको लगने रहा भाई.
Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
Well, I am coming for you. Mind your business. पानी अच्छा.
What do you see, Sunan? I need your eyes, my friend.
मतलब इधर ही है.
Be my eyes, Sunan.
के अंदर.
I should watch out for a mousetrap.
I'm going to marry King Alfred, and he's going to whisk me away from all this toil. Everyone died, and left me alone on the streets.
I didn't get nothing today.
There's never enough food. I'm always starving.
पता है. Man apart. Okay.
That's her! Dimwit Dane, didn't guess the quill's a she.
Now, Elwyn. Few have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms.
where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence, and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress!
No one will bury you.
Elf, may your roof shield me.
Hammer you!
अरे वो स्टन होना चाहिए।
To right!
Let's go.
Okay.
Damn you! Time's up! That's not right!
Okay. बकचोदी मेरे साथ ना करिए। और कौन खत्म हो गया? यही थे तुम्हारे पीछे विनायक वाले बच्चे, यही थे? नहीं यही थे, दो तीन मोटे।
Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward. Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Adeline so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
But you cannot. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. if only Alfred's slave faith is defeated! And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
Fuck off.
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it?
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Not their innocence.
A pity. Non requiescat in pace.
He killed himself. कौन सी जगह आते हैं हेल में?
Goodwin said to meet him at an alehouse nearby.
इधर ऑर्डर का ये है क्या? ये गई फ्लूगा भाई बचा ले इसको, कोई इसको बचाओ। फ्लूगा करके फ्लूगा नीचे
Eivor!
Is this where Justice hides when she is tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I've been called worse.
Be thou hail, Eildorbana. That's Life Destroyer in our dialect.
I sat easy with my kinsbane, old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
I could do that.
What does a reeve do exactly, besides sniff around the king's coattails for the scent of praise?
I enforce and interpret the laws here. Not man's, but God's law. The natural laws that move the world and hold it together.
Well, if that keeps you busy.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I do not believe it. Too much theatre in Winchester. Overwrought prayers and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger. Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.
भाई इनको रिपोर्ट चाहिए तुम भाई मेरे पास नहीं जाऊंगा तुम्हारे पास मैं रेवन को भेज दूंगा मैं तो खड़ा है मैं ही हूँ जिसने मारा है भाई
If the bishop is worm meal, then here should be the proof. Such a grisly fate. Did you know Aelfirth?
Eternal
By
bliss.
reputation, I did. He was
Where
no
joy
friend of Alfred's.
endures for all
I once had
those
them
beloved
quarrelling
of
until
God.
Witten.
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
I will leave you in peace, then.
Lord grant my
सीधे
brother
जाके ये देखना तो मैं देख
eternal
सकता
bliss. Where joy endures for all those beloved of God.
A stranger comes to Wember.
You do not mourn like they do.
Wember is always here, helping the sleeping, singing to them, so they are not frightened before they meet God.
The sleeping? You mean the dead?
Wember helps the monks. Dig, dig, dig.
You dig the graves. Did you bury Aelfirth?
Have you seen Layoff? My poor friend. Poor Layoff.
Layoff. What happened to him?
Sleeping. Sleeping like my dog when I hugged him too hard.
Someone heard Layoff.
Yes. Yes. And while he slept, they stole his face.
अच्छा
Threadbare clothes. Did they belong to Wember's friend? The face is burned, and his clothes do not seem to fit his frail body. It could be Wember's friend. And this corpse's build is slight, frail. Goodwin said Aelfirth was a brute. This funeral is a shadow play. The Order killed an innocent, burned his face so no one could tell, and interred him in Aelfirth's place. His sister...
What now?
A pretty show you have laid on here.
But
I know the truth.
You would dare speak to me? When my poor brother Aelfirth lies cold in his shroud.
Your brother is the Sikhs, and no more dead than I am.
Heresy. My brother was the Bishop of Winchester.
When Goodwin got too close to the truth about your brother's place in the Order, you buried him. Or rather, you buried another in his place. The poor gravedigger's friend. Burning his face so no one would know.
How did you... No, I...
How did it? Enough lies.
Talk now.
Or
you will join the poor unfortunate you murdered in his grave.
You bastard Dane. You're as bad as them. I only ever wanted to serve God. Guards!
Seriously?
All right. Have your way. They won't do you any good. Guards! Protect me!
Yeah, yellow! We keep about us. Will pay! Now! Jesus, God, my blood!
कोई कुछ नहीं कर सकता मेरा कोई कुछ नहीं कर सकता। भाई स्पीक आजा।
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this cat and mouse. Where's your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now, but he will make himself flesh once more at the Witten. And Alfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Alfred.
Regicide?
No.
No. The king will step aside and Aelfrith will lead us all. Risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
It's you. Did you find dear Layoff? It is lonely without him.
I'm sorry, Wimber. I think someone killed your friend.
Then I will sing a sad song, for he was the only one who ever cared for me. May angels welcome him.
हमें बता दिया, हमने बता दिया. This is not meaning. I told him.
Go, my eyes.
सामने खड़े हैं. बेटे आओ, जो मारे. हम क्या करेंगे? कैसे? फ्लू क्या हो रहा है? फ्लू हुआ नाइस. नशीला पदार्थ खाए के? अरे चला जा अंदर.
The Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Alfred.
Not priest, clerk, or abbot can turn the letter of their sermons from Latin to English. And how can we understand God's words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfrith is dead, and we mourn him. But the foul deeds of the unrighteous are sown among our holy deeds, like cockles and tare in a field of wheat. Education, wisdom, enlightened thought. This will raise us above the sins of our fathers. These I will demand of the next Bishop of Winchester. And so we meet to discuss all worthy candidates and choose the man who will shepherd our flock.
The king!
The king! The king! मेरे को पता है. Hello bro. BJ में. Okay. What's the one?
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter.
जाने पर लेने के.
I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper dove-like, God watches over you.
Hello dear world. Yes, hello. But भूल जाने पर लेने. Name please.
Then your people came, and God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Alfred's God was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's God is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk. A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
Elfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the old minster.
The
Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
The fucking Eivor, the kingmaker.
Aelfirth, my love! No! Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He was not a Christian. He abhorred your god.
But why strike him down? Have you no compassion for good men?
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness. But this damned Order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
अच्छा मतलब बहन AC ठीक है AC बहन सबको मिल he doesn't give a fuck भाई he don't give a fuck ये उसका भाई मर गया वो बोल के चली गई ऑर्डर ने मेरे साथ चिताब किया तो मेरे साथ अच्छा है तो उधर जा एंड आई एम गो भाई तुम्हारा ब्रदर मरा है भाई सच्ची में मर गया This is Kurula.
Show me what lies ahead. Go, my eyes.
Okay. Line नहीं देते.
If Eivor's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins. This must be it. The door to Eivor's secrets. I will send this to Hytham. He may make some sense of it.
No! Out! Out!
Okay. दोनों चीज मिल गई. Let's go.
Everything they did was to undermine Alfred. She lied to me. There's nothing here of the Order. I should see Alfred for my reward.
Order के लिए कुछ भी नहीं है. कोई वो ऑर्डर की तो नहीं है. ये भी हो सकता है.
Hey, intruder! Here! Come on! Failed! Suffer! 1, 2. Mine! Back! Over here! Got an intruder, man!
कल बैठे अंदर सिल्वर.
The thrill of the chase! Together, lads!
Together नहीं वो.
Lift the dog up!
Never mind. नहीं चाहिए तुम्हारे ये लैंग्वेज. और कुछ और बोल रहे हैं. हमारा बंदा कुछ और बोल रहा है. NPC कुछ और बोल रहे हैं. और
Come forth, Eivor.
Here is far enough.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Alfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed. By his example, I live my life. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this one. You'd be a fool to refuse.
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven wings will beat until your throne crumples to dust.
You were wrong, Goodwin. This one is beyond saving.
Okay.
You had your chance, damn you!
I did not want it.
उसको मारना है.
Damn you, Alfred.
Won't let us lose.
Attack on side है भाई.
I will return to Hytham and Ranvi. They will want to know what happened here.
बाहर निकाल.
Rouse yourselves!
कल. जी. दर्शन कर. अभी प्रैक्टिस कर रहा था ना. मार के लाते. फुल्ली चैलेंज मार के लाते. क्या प्रैक्टिस कर रहा था? वैसे ही अलर्ट है भाई. निकल गए बाहर अपन. अभी तो हो जाए बस. रैंडवी के पास चलते हैं। लंदन में रैंडवी। वक्त आधा घंटा बचा है।
I should talk to Hytham.
Hytham. Oh, Hytham.
I cleared Winchester of the Order. Yet to do so meant working with King Alfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very strange. He, or she, is toying with you, it seems.
Keep this. It serves your cause better than it does my pocket.
One more gone. The world is brighter for it. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this. There are more medallions to collect.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Ability में क्या मिला? वही तो था। रैंडवी को बोलना है,
Hey, Eivor! Eivor! Best
नहीं है।
Good day, my love.
The Order in Winchester has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Alfred himself. The Order wanted him dead, so he fought back.
Alfred. The line between friend and enemy is a porous one.
Winchester तो नहीं मिला बे?
Shall we?
Please, Eivor. Not now. Not with Sigurd there.
Shall we?
Please, Eivor. Not now. Not with Sigurd there.
I want to see the Alliance map.
तो एक ही बात है।
I have received a unique summons from Nottinghamshire in the north. From your old friend, Vili.
Vili? A name I've not heard in 10 winters or more. How is he?
Well, it seems. Vili asked that you join him in feast and celebration, in honor of his father, Hemminger Jarl.
A welcome invitation. It will be good to see him again.
It is worth recalling that his father, Hemminger Jarl, would be a formidable ally. Will you go?
Yes. Yes, बोलना से बाइक चोरी को important.
I will leave for Nottinghamshire today.
Good. They will be pleased.
किसी को चाहिए।
Nothing else for you today?
Yes.
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Farewell, Eivor.
भूल गया था हमने।
Saxon and Dane live in peace. I expected nothing less for land under Hemminger Jarl's rule.
डरी तो है।
Are you feeling all right?
I need your eyes, my friend.
Asken on Platon.
John. घर कितना बड़ा है बे?
It's Nottingham. It will be good to see Billy again.
Make sure the supplies are secured. We may set off at any moment. Do I trust my own eyes? Is that truly who I see?
Trygvi, you old hound, how are you?
Eivor, a friend of old is a good omen.
Yes, your chin grass might be mistaken for hedges now.
Ah, but a healthy Jarl beard it is not.
And what of Billy? I was happy to get his message.
I stand in Billy's place today. He and his father have gone to Ulkathorpe to stave off an invasion of Picts. We've laid a long siege, and Hemminger Jarl looks to finish the job.
I have not fought beside Billy and his father since we were young. They have my blade if they need it.
In spite of these war cries, you should know that Billy's father is more frail than last you saw him.
How could that be? Hemminger Jarl is an ox.
So he is. And he'll be pleased to skull with the moon in his jaws at the sight of you. Come, the swiftest path is by river, but these waters are hostile to Norsemen. You bring good luck with you. We could guide the sail steeds downstream.
My ship will draw the arrows to let the convoy pass. Only give me a moment before we go.
Yes. तो आज के लिए बस नाइट, मिलते हैं कल. तब तक के लिए GG's and peace out. Ciao.